Sunday Smack Talk starts now. We're talking NFL, we'll show you how. Your team is gonna win or lose. We're stacking big fat units, we're the ones you choose. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. Sunday Smack Talk starts now. We're talking NFL, we'll show you how. Your team is gonna win or lose. We're stacking big fat units, we're the ones you choose. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. Sunday Smack Talk starts now. We're talking NFL, we'll show you how. Your team is gonna win or lose. We're stacking big fat units, we're the ones you choose. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. Sunday Smack Talk starts now. We're talking NFL, we'll show you how. Your team is gonna win or lose. We're stacking big fat units, we're the ones you choose. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. Sunday Smack Talk starts now. We're talking NFL, we'll show you how. Your team is gonna win or lose. We're stacking big fat units, we're the ones you choose. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow. Sunday Smack Talk starts now. We're talking NFL, we'll show you how. Your team is gonna win or lose. We're stacking big fat units, we're the ones you choose. From the floor to the ceiling, we win so much. We love football, we love talking smack you can't touch. Get ready, the show begins now. We're the kings of the game, take a bow.
Well, we're back in. It's another wonderful Thursday. How we doing? Welcome in. I'm totally on par with all
very
my
close to the screen.
things. Yeah. What's happening here? What's going on? Oh boy. Yeah. It is kind of zoomed in, like on the face right there. I see that. Yeah, I see that. That's okay. It's okay. It's just a little, you know. Am I lag? I don't know. I hope not. How are we doing out there, chat? Are we high scoring game? You have both Garbage and Godwin. Oh, Omega, I love it. You should sit that Bijan though. You should know. You should sit Bijan. I'm just saying. Oh boy. We can't get ahead of ourselves for sure. I don't know if I'll triple check and make sure. I don't know if it's laggy or not, but how are we doing? Are we lagging? Are we behind? What does it sound like, chat? Hit a one out there in chat if we're doing okay. All right? It's Thursday night football.
Thursday night. Week 5. Holy moly, we're at week 5.
We are at week 5 already. We are at week 5.
We are a quarter of the way done the season.
Yeah. Are we ready for it? Like, is today the day we turn everything around? Chat, I don't know about you guys.
What was one for? We got a 1 in chat. We're lagging?
Oh no, one. I hope one is we're ready. Hopefully, I think one is we're ready. I really hope so.
Oh, one is we're ready. So.
Yeah. It does feel a little laggy and a little weird. It's weird. I just rebooted the computer. Got it all go. I mean, it's like a brand new computer too. Like, I think it's maybe, I don't know. It's not that old, but like, damn, we're gonna have to upgrade. We need an upgrade already. So if you're out there and you're listening, smash that follow button so we can get affiliate, and then we can start getting new equipment around here. You know what I mean? People take us seriously once we're affiliated.
We got to take a trip to that computer store.
Oh, or we could do anything else with our day and just order it online. But there's options. Yin and yang, chat. Yin and yang. Oh man. Generally speaking, is week 5 way too early for a bye week? I struggle with it. I think so. Like,
bye week shouldn't be until week 8.
Yeah, it feels like week 5's early, right?
I think there should be four bye weeks. There should be 8, 9, 10, and 11. 8 teams each week.
8 teams each week. So I don't disagree with you. I think that would be good for us fans and good for the bettors and good for a lot of folks. I don't know if the players would agree. I don't know. I have no idea.
What are you getting out of a week 5 bye?
Maybe the players would agree, right? Maybe a little bit later on. I don't know, but I can tell you why it's not this way. And the answer is money. We would not want to have
of a week 14 bye.
I mean, yeah, the benefit of a week 14 bye is it's later in the season, right? Like, you have a chance to rest up, but your guys.
Right, so
push. Mm-hmm.
Right. So how's that fair from a week 5 to a week 14? There's such a big discrepancy there. You need to narrow that down.
Yeah, I mean, yes and no. I mean, it depends. It's like if you get the Panthers in week 14, isn't that essentially a bye? You play all your backups, you rest your starters. Pretty easy. I don't know, but I'm following you. I don't know what the statistical advantage is of teams with late stage buys. Like, do they win more? Do they win more championships? Do they win in the playoffs more? I don't know. Do they?
I don't.
We need to look at it. We need a Hembo. We need a Hembo with stats right now.
I was talking about it.
I hear you.
I mean, I get it with the money, right? And we're getting way off topic. I was talking to the guy whose son plays in the NFL, and the bye week should be the week after the trade deadline. Everybody's off 1 week, and it won't work for money purposes, obviously, but like, you get people in, you just make a lot of teams, or not a lot of trades happen, but in case they did, you get to get that new guy for a week and a half, learn the playbook, and then right in the middle of the season, I think we're like 4 weeks away from the trade deadline. So right in the middle, everybody's off 1 week. I think, the world would be okay without 1 week of football.
Yeah, I mean, I think all these things are good ideas for sure. It's just a matter of like
the money.
Money, yeah. It's about spreading out the money so teams don't all hit it. If everyone was on a bye week, can you imagine like what the TV commercials would say that week? And I don't know. It's just because you're not doing it. You're just shifting it to like a specific day.
I mean, if you really miss football that much, for you only NFL people, I mean, you could live by watching college football for a week, right? I mean, if you really, I mean, I'm just saying.
That would be tough. That would be a difficult thing. Like I'd think about watching some college football, and then I probably just wouldn't. But I would think about it. I really would. Max Kellerman had an idea many years ago about when they talked about extending the season out right to the 17 games that we play now. It used to be 16 for those of you that don't know. We used to only play 16 games, 14, 12 even, right? Like so they keep adding games, but he talked about going to an 18 game season that actually would put 2 buys. So you'd have like a couple buys like from week 4 to week 7. And you'd have to cram them all in, and then you'd have another set of buys in like weeks,
Towards the end.
like 16 or 30, 15 or something like that to 17 or something like that. But it's 18 games. It's something along those lines. I don't know how that would work, but he had that idea, and he also had it set up to where if you play on a Thursday, it's always a division game, so you're more comfortable with who you're playing, right? Like less prep work and playing, but you always had a bye or something like either before. I think it's before the Thursday night game. Right. So it's like if you play on Thursdays, you're coming off of a bye, right? So then you have 8 days after your bye or 10 days or whatever that number is to play your next game. So it's like you intentionally put 10 days between games for player safety and rest up players and things like that. I didn't hate that idea either. I have no idea if logistically it would work or how it would go down, but yeah, they want more games, less buys, right? Like let's be honest here. Like the NFL's not trying to do anything silly like that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. We're getting into it. We got to get going. We have 45 minutes to talk about so much going on here. I do want to share a couple things with you guys. We did hit a little bit this week. A little bit. So middle of the game, Tampa Bay was driving. I had a feeling. I had a feeling we were going to put it on them again. And boom, right there. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. Touchdown. Turned 5 and 18. Gotta love it. There's not much.
You love that in-game betting.
I do. I get to feel the drive, I start to feel it a little bit. My shoulders start getting a little loose, And I mean, look, I probably placed 100 of them and I hit like 7. So let's not act like I'm awesome, but I love them. I do love them. I absolutely really enjoy them.
Actually, it's probably what I should start doing, right? Because like I'm almost guaranteed that my team's not going to score a touchdown. So I got a 50-50 shot of either a field goal or a punt, So the Giants are making it very easy for me. I know they're not scoring a touchdown, so it's either punt or field goal.
Yeah. I like this so much. I was bouncing between apps. I did it twice. I can't even describe it to you. I did it twice. I was bouncing around the apps, and I'm like, I felt it. And I should have put a little more units on it. But, it is, we'll take it. And then, I mean, the only other winner that I hit that week was this. I actually look, Joey Sly failed me. But yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry, not Joey Sly. It was Carlos Santos failed me. Sorry, Santos decided, hey, we're not showing up to play today. All of a sudden, I guess the Chicago Bears they had some offense. Like they actually didn't have to kick field goals for some fucking reason. So they had a touchdown or 2, and there's his kicking points at 6, not fucking 7. So. It is what it is, but hey, we got a little 10 spot back. It was $5 bet turned into 10. I'll take those, right? You got to have those. So,
Absolutely.
Winners have been tough though. Since Bam Bam's giant win, we've had some issues with winning. But this is the week. This is the week it turns around.
Hopefully. For my bets anyway.
Good. Yeah, I agree.
Not my Giants.
Look, Giants are turning around this week too. I got faith. We'll talk about that more on Sunday though.
Yeah, Neighbors is out, so there's that.
I have no faith anymore. All right. Let's talk a little bit about what we do like, what we don't like, because let's not hang around the winner's circle too much. We got to get this figured out. So let's get over to our stock market. Ooh, there's some interesting stuff. Take us through it.
All right. So as I just noted, Wandale still hasn't, or Malik still hasn't cleared concussion protocol. So if Neighbors can't go, obviously Wandale, who's already been producing pretty good numbers, will even have more targets his way. So I like him as a start this week. Tutu Atwell with Puka Nakua and Cooper Kupp still being out. He's the clear wide receiver 1 in the Rams, depth chart. So that's obviously a clear play for me. And then Jaden Daniels, Jaden Reed. I'm sorry. He's been proving to be wide receiver 1 for Green Bay. I think him and Love have a good connection there. Yeah, we
We're
are
live,
live,
Scotty.
Scotty. Where were you last week, Scotty?
Scotty was at the game, pounding a
talking
couple
about-
Steve Weisers, you know?
We were talking about your big win, and then we couldn't even celebrate with you.
This is very true. It's very, very true.
Are we
muted?
Are we muted?
There's no way we're muted. I think your sound's muted.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be.
We would have been told if we were muted by now.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think we're good. I can see the output going out. Everything should be fine. This guy's trolling us.
All right.
Trolls us for our money.
Yeah,
trolls us for the muted. You know, like oh my god.
Yeah.
What's up, Scotty?
My bad.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Trolls us for our money. Trolls us for the sound. Oh man. Yeah.
So-
Congrats, though, Scotty. Congrats.
Yeah, big win. Kareem Hunt came off the couch. He had a good day. He had 14 carries, 69 yards for his first time. Didn't have any preseason snaps. He was only with the team for 4 days. Came in, got 69 yards on 14 carries. I think he's going to continue to get a bigger production as the year. I think he might even be the starter there for the foreseeable future. I don't know what's going on with Pacheco.
Yeah, I mean, if Pacheco stays injured, I could see him being the starter. Interesting takes.
Carson Steele, he's a sit on the opposite side for the Kansas City Chiefs. He had 2 carries for 6 yards. So it's not much. It's kind of a no-brainer there for me. Kareem Hunt is your start, especially with their injuries at wide receiver. You're down your number 1 and your number 2. You're going to need production out of Xavier Worthy and Travis Kelce. So Kareem Hunt, he might even get you some receiving touches and some yards there. So that's
Travis Kelce.
That's my start.
How did Travis Kelce do last week?
Oh, he had a good game. He showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, he remembered. He got our missing milk carton.
Yeah. Xavier Worthy. How'd Xavier Worthy do last week?
He did good.
Also good. Caught a bomb touchdown, right?
Yeah. The refs
Called
they had a good game too.
Tune in here, chat, every Sunday to get what's going to happen, okay? Tune in because we nailed it. We called it last week.
So I got Gabe Davis sitting. Homie, you had -2 yards. You played football for 60 minutes, and you managed to get me a whopping -2 yards on my fantasy team. You can find yourself on waivers, my friend. I do not want you on my team ever again.
Wow. So he didn't even get off the bus. Or he got on the bus, I mean.
He didn't get on the bus. I left his ass in the locker room.
He got his papers and bye. I've only done it a couple times. Only a couple times.
I got Curtis Samuel sitting this week. The Bills are a pretty good team, and they're winning football games. They didn't win last week. They came up against the Ravens, but they're winning, and they're winning without you. You haven't really put any production out there, so I think that continues. And I don't like him as a start, so I can't play him with any good faith. In Chicago, DJ Moore is clear wide receiver 1. Roma Dunze, the rookie, he's slowly every week getting better and better, and I think he's starting to take over that wide receiver 2. And I think Keenan Allen last week, I have that written down here, 7 receptions, 48 yards on the season. So 4 games in, you have 7 catches for 48 yards. That's not going to cut it when you're only getting 12 yards a game.
Yeah, I mean that feels real rough right there. Yeah, for Keenan Allen. Was he injured? I think he might have been injured one game, but I mean old receiver. It's going to be this way for the rest of the season anyway. You know.
Right. So, and you're also playing with Chicago, who has proven that it's going to be a hit or miss with them each game.
I agree.
So, and then I already touched on Carson Steele. He had one good game week 2 after Pacheco got hurt, and then it's kind of the hype on him was up, and not even if you go back and watch, I was up on him, and he just let me down. I might have to get a milk carton for him. And then Miami.
You only do that for famous people, though. You only do that for people who actually ever showed up. Like Carson Steele had one decent game. He doesn't get a milk carton yet.
I think I got caught up in the allure of him having a pet alligator or something. I thought that was pretty cool.
Exactly. You know?
And
I
then
mean,
my final sit is the whole Miami offense. They just don't seem to be the same team without Tua. I tried it last week, and I'm a man of my word. I'll send you a screenshot. We'll go over it on Sunday. Tyreek Hill's on my bench, so
whoo, Tyreek Hill on the bench. I mean, look, you have to, right? They don't have a quarterback here, so
yeah.
I wonder if that's what Scotty's dealing with. Does Scotty have Tyreek Hill on the fantasy team as well? Maybe Malik Neighbors, right? Dealing with injuries. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's a week 5 is an interesting time in the world when you play in a league.
Rice,
Rasheed
okay.
Rice, yeah, that one's gonna be difficult. That one's gonna be difficult. He's gonna be Puka.
Puka.
Yep,
Yep.
yep, 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 yep. So you might
So
want to
I
think about Tutu
saw
Atwell.
I saw somebody actually he was in my fantasy league. He had every position starting. He scored a whopping 48 points. Yep. His team bombed
No.
last
What
week.
happened after the game started though? Like that's clearly into a couple minutes. You know, like what happened?
No, he had 48 points all week.
Man,
Yeah, and the winner only had like 74 and had like a Christian McCaffrey playing, and who else did he have against him?
auto drafted,
Um, Cooper
didn't
Cup.
change the
Cooper
lineup.
Cup.
Auto drafted, didn't change the lineup. What type of nonsense league is this in? We need engaged players, man. I just knocked the microphone. Very sorry, everybody. Whew, that's tough. That is a heck of a. That's just terrible.
That's my starts and sits for the week.
I like it. I do. I like it a lot. I think Miami is in trouble. I agree with you. There's one team in here that we didn't touch on in my sits of the week, and I don't care, even if he's putting up stats or this. This is just my stock in general, right? Whether it's fantasy football or just where I think they're headed. I got a big problem with everything the Browns got going on right now. If you have a fantasy player on the Browns, whether it's Ford or Cooper, I would just be worried. Like, I would be very, very worried, or even Jerry Jeudy. Like, I would be very, very, very concerned because I'm not sure that they're going to score much more on offense, going forward. Like, they haven't shown us any ability to get it together. So that's a very, very scary thing for me. I look at those players and I think, man, they got to get out of there. And then the other one too, this is tough. I was big on Brock Bowers last week. I thought, man, this is the week. No Devontae, here we go. The Raiders are just done. Just like the Raiders stick a fork in them. I think they're absolutely done too. So I worry a little bit about those two teams for sure. And I like a lot of the folks that you have on here. I think the Chiefs are an ascending team, which makes me a little sick to my stomach to say, but I think the Chiefs are about to figure out how to play football again. And when they get Kelsey going and they get Kareem Hunt back, right? He's been gone a couple of years. Like, oh boy, what's going on?
We have a quick question. It says, "What's up, fellas? How you doing? Help me decide. Najee Harris against Dallas, or do I roll with Kareem Hunt against New Orleans?" Great question.
That is a great question.
Well,
can you play both? Damn.
Yeah. Who's your other one that you have to decide between these two, right? Or is this a flex?
I mean, here's the thing. Like, Kareem Hunt, I think, is going to get his carries and yards. Will he get touchdowns? We don't know, right? Mahomes loves to throw the ball. I think Najee's in the same boat. Like, will he get touchdowns? I don't know.
Or will they even score, right?
Right. Yeah. Steelers are, like, who knows, right? You never know.
Games they won because they kicked field goals.
That's true too. I don't know. Like, if I'm just having to decide between those two, I think I lean.
I'm going with Hunt.
Yeah, same.
Same. For the simple fact that if you're down at the goal line, Fields has already shown that he's taking it. Justin Fields is taking that ball and he's running in the end zone. He doesn't care about your fantasy football team. You know what I'm saying?
He's telling you should have him on your fantasy football team. Yeah, Henry's a no-brainer. Definitely. Got to start Derrick Henry. And you got Derrick Henry, you start Derrick Henry. There's no question about that. Unless he's injured or on a bye, he's in there.
That's right. So they have P. Ryan. Yeah, Hunt's going to take more touches than P. Ryan anyway. So yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I would Henry Hunt.
Yep.
On that one.
Yeah, I think I like riding with that too. Yeah, Samaje Perine has kind of shown that, like, hey, he's kind of more of a spell back, like third down back. Like, maybe he's a better blocker. He knows the scheme a little bit better. But even then, Kareem Hunt was with them years ago. Like, yeah, I mean, is Samaje Perine?
Power back.
Is he? I thought I didn't think so. Why would they go out and get Kareem Hunt then?
I always thought it was Joe Mixon was your speed and like yardage guy, and then you brought in P Ryan to get your like third and
Well,
2, third and
I think Mixon was an every down back, right? And I think Pirine just kind of came in at different things. I don't know. I have to look at him and see size wise, but just Pirine's never been the guy to carry the ball 15 times a game, and that's not even a lot, right? Like he's never been a full volume guy. So I think they brought in Hunt for a reason.
Okay.
That's for sure.
Well, while Unworry or Worry Might is uploading his roster here, why don't we go over some of our parlays for this evening?
I think so. I will take the time to also remind everybody while we're here. We do a weekly item. Is there a fucking question, Scotty? Is there a question? I will remind everybody here. Moneyline looks like a trap. Moneyline looks like it's great. Money's moving left and right, back and forth, and things like that. Vegas is going to do what Vegas does. You know what I mean? Vegas keeps moving that thing around. But I'll take a quick time. Go ahead and promote. Remember, we run a weekly Sunday Smack Talk. Sometimes, on occasion, a viewer will sneak in for the win, Scotty. But you know what? Come on over here. Feel free to try to take our money from us again. This is our weekly one. Feel free to join up again. We're going to plug this like 300 times between now and when it goes live Sunday at 1 p.m. Because that's kind of what we do. So just a quick little reminder. That's all. Just a quick little reminder.
Yep. Make sure you get in there this week, Scotty. I need my money back.
Yeah, exactly. I was looking for my money back last week. I was looking for him, All right, so you got Patrick Mahomes. You're loaded on the Chiefs then, huh? Look at that. Derrick Henry. You Chiefs fan?
You are.
Chiefs fan? Devonta Smith.
Oof.
Yeah, Hopkins. You got Chris Godwin, so you're good. He's got Godwin. He's good. Sorry. Good. Yeah, Kittle.
I'm not. So you got two players that are either going to be boom or bust for you, which is kind of scary with Shaheed and Hopkins.
Bullshit, Unworry might I will call bullshit, okay? Bullshit. If you're a Bucks fan, you drop that piece of shit Raheem Shaheed right now. Bullshit, you're a Bucks fan. I bleed Buccaneer, my guy. I bleed Buccaneer. I will never, ever have a fucking say on my team. Ever. Anyway, we'll calm down a little bit. But no, that's kidding. No, hey, fellow Bucks fan, I do not mean to call in your Bucks fandom in question. I have a rule. I don't care how much the league is for. I've been in leagues that were $1,000 entries, and I shouldn't even say that out loud, right? But I refused to draft a Saint Panther or a Falcon because I would sit them twice a week, and I couldn't play them against me. So, Colts guy bleeds blue. Yeah, fair enough. I hear you. It's all good. Look, I realize that my fantasy things are ridiculous, right? Like I get that. I get that. I'm pretty sure most people do not agree with me. So, I hear you. But yeah, you loaded a running back. Oh yeah, since you lost Pacheco, fair enough. That's fair. You don't know what I'm talking about? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. So
I'm frozen.
Oh, you're frozen? Where?
No, maybe I'm having internet issues. I don't know.
Yeah. Guys, is my internet going? I paid my hamsters today. I paid my freaking hamsters today. Oh man. Yeah, we might be. Who knows?
Greatest
A Train
of all time.
40. Oh yeah. We love 40. We love 40, baby. Absolutely. So, I don't know about the Colts bleeding blue guy, Scotty. I'm not too sure. I don't know. You've got yours in Discord? Yeah. We'll throw yours up here just shortly. Legitimately speaking, you refuse to draft a Saint on any active roster, and don't think I've had one for over 10 seasons. Omega, I don't know. I'm not sure why. Right? I think you're out. I think you're out west, right? But like kind of, you hate the Saints because of many reasons. I got you. Yeah. Kind of Rams. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. That's cool. I'm trying to remember now. I remember. My memory's not great. So, not great. But yeah, what were we talking about? I'm sorry, I got so off track here. These are not my bets. What you're seeing on here are not my bets. Okay, there's something for a positive for a Falcon player to do tonight. Definitely not me. My money's not going on anything having to do with anything like that, and not a single bit. And I stick to that. I know it's unreasonable. I get it. Like Bijan Robinson may have 40 yards. Like it's a possibility, but like fuck that guy. He's getting shit. You know what I mean? Like I just can't do it. I can't do it.
I love it. I love your fandom.
Okay, Elijah Kansas got to get on the field, man. Anyway, just got the list of inactives. Kansas out. Sorry.
I saw the over under is like 40 something. So that clearly think there's going to be points scored. To score points, you need to move the ball. To move the ball, you got to pass. I think Baker goes over 225. If you're scoring points, you're probably getting the ball to Evans. So I think he has 4 receptions. if you want to double him, that's fine. Chris Godwin's going to get his receptions too. If it's going to be high scoring, that means the other team has to score. I'm sorry about it, but Drake London's going to get his receptions. Bucky Irvin, he's week after week proven why he should be RB1. He's going to get his 40 yards.
Dude can't pass block or catch a pass, save his life. Whoa, what are we talking about here? Whoa. Liability in the pass game, this guy is. Okay.
40 yards on the ground. It's his.
Rushing.
Bijan Robinson, he gets 40 yards. And Kirk Cousins, he goes over 200. I got a profit boost, or I did a $10 no sweat bet. So whether it hits or not, I get my $10 back. So hey, I won something this week.
Nice. Hey, you know what? You didn't lose, right? You didn't lose.
Yeah.
See, this is why I can't do college football. This is an exact reason why I can't do college football. Could you imagine if I loved a college football player and I kind of got this like man crush on Shedeur Sanders? I really do. Like I want him to be the Bucs quarterback and get the Baker the heck on out of here. Baker's been playing a lot better, so maybe I should be careful what I wish for. But that's a different story. Like if he goes on and become a fucking saint.
See, what's going to happen is the Panthers are going to fucking suck, and they're going to draft him to the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, man, there ain't no way. He'll be dead to me. He'll be dead to me. Sorry, I should stop yelling. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to blow out your eardrums. I'm sorry. But I can't do it. Like I'm done. This is why I can't do college football. This is why I can't do college football. I just can't. Like I can't do it. Oof.
Really? I could have swore I sent you the other one.
You did. I just didn't move it over yet. I don't think. This guy? No, wait. This guy?
No, that's you.
No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Did you wanted to send it to me, and I'll talk a little bit about mine.
Yeah. You go over yours.
So yeah, real quick. This is an interesting one. I like this one too. I also like the over, but again, I ain't betting for nothing. The Falcons to do anything good here. This is my parlay. And you could tail this one, take it to the fucking bank. We're hitting. I shouldn't say that, guys. I'm still a bettor just like you all. I'm super confident because fuck the fucking Falcons. All right. So I think I like Chris Godwin getting the end zone. Look, they got good corners, right? They got good safeties. Like they got a good secondary. They're gonna have to find a way to scheme people open, and nobody gets open better in the scheme than Chris Godwin. I think it's gonna happen. I like it. I also like the Bucky Irving. Okay, yeah. Look at it. Yes. So don't worry about that. Like I just don't love Baker. I'm not. I didn't want him last year. And he kind of proved me wrong a little bit, but still I thought he was going to do just good enough to get us to the playoffs and kind of falter out. And I still think he's going to be that guy consistently. Like he'll do just good enough, but I don't know if he's ever going to win the big one. And I hope he proves me wrong. I really do. But I do like Bucky here at 50 yards for all the reasons that we say. Bucky's electric when he gets the ball in his hands. Like no matter how bad our pass blocking seems, he gets like fucking 7 yards. It's ridiculous. So I hope they feed him a little bit more. Look, Thursday night game, got to lean on their defense being tired from a full game. Like, we got to do this. We got to give the ball to Bucky Irving. Let him get some of them yards. I like it. I took the alternate Baker at 200, a little bit lower. I'm a big fan of that one. I took the over on Bucks to score 27 points. We only averaged 24. It's a stingy defense over there. I don't give a shit. We're putting the points up tonight. And then I got like Rachaad White for rushing, receiving, total yardage at 56 or more. I think that one's going to hit too. I like a lot of the checkdowns and the way that they're screening him open. And I think we're going to need it, right? Like it's just going to be important. Right? We got to make sure Judon doesn't make a name for himself out there today. That's going to be a really, really important one for us to make sure that we get handled up here. Looks like you got one more to talk about here. Jump in right on.
Yeah. Just to touch on that real quick, I understand it as like a fan, right? We hate it when they lose, but I don't really understand the hate for him. Like he keeps plays alive. He's winning you games. He's the number one fantasy quarterback, whatever that means, whatever that's worth.
He's 3-1. That's what I care about, right? I care about that we're winning. He does dumb shit. Like he does stupid turnovers.
He will throw an interception here and there, right? But he also gets out of sacks. He gets first downs that should have been broken plays. Sometimes. To where there's other quarterbacks out there that would just fucking get pressured and throw the ball up in the air, and the defense is running it in for a game-winning touchdown.
Yeah, it's very, very interesting. There's a couple things. I will get to that question in just 1 second on where am I? I will. Holy crap. Yeah. My problem with Baker Mayfield is consistency. Like I want a quarterback that is consistently good, right? And all of these things are improvisionist that remind me of quarterbacks that I saw. Like Michael Vick was really good at times improvising, right? Cam Newton was very good at times improvising, but like when it mattered most, the accuracy wasn't there. Now Baker's showing he's got some accuracy, and it's better than I thought it was. I thought he was pretty crap. Like I thought he was all that.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it's pretty crazy. You just named 2 quarterbacks in your division.
Yeah, well, there's people that I saw all the time, right? Like we're talking about like people that you see all the time, you know?
Right.
And like and Russell Wilson, great improvisionist, right? Like he was in the spotlight. He played primetime games a bunch of times, right? And like even then, there was just that element of like Russ is just going to have to find a way to win it for you, right? Whereas like I mean, you get these quarterbacks that are like mentally cerebral, right, and willing to go out there and just win it, like a Brady, right, like a Manning, and these people that elevate their games to the next level, right? You know that like, hey, they're going to find the open person all the time, right? If they make a bad read, it's generally because the other guy on the other side made a better play, right? Like I saw Brady throw a pick 6 against the Falcons 2 years ago that like the guy literally took 2 steps in his back pedal and jolted on the ball. When he takes 2 steps, Brady's timing says, oh, he's back. Boom, slant, go. Guy just picks him right out. Like it's one of those things that like he's just a really good, you know, that play was really good against Brady, right? So it's things like that. I like the quarterbacks who are so much can outthink the other opponent and don't have to rely on running around to keep a play alive. You know, like Big Ben was so good at keeping a play alive. But if he didn't have the fucking 80-yard bomb, he was so inaccurate, it was stupid. You know, from what I saw, again, we'd have to look at the stats, and I'm sure he's above 60% completion, and I get it. But, like, again, you're talking about a guy who to me is, and he's 2-time Super Bowl winner, right? Probably Hall of Famer, you know? Welcome in, El Jefe. All right, so to answer that question, and we're getting way off topic here, but I loved the Brady pickup. I was a Brady fan way before, and like a bunch of people hated the Patriots during their big run and everything. They hated him, couldn't stand him. I was a big fan of greatness. It's kind of why I can't hate Mahomes because I like to see the greatness, but like I was a Brady fan. So them getting Brady for me, I was fucking through the moon roof, like through the whatever, right? Like I was so excited. I was so ecstatic. It was the greatest time to be a Bucs fan, right? Because also like I knew Evans, like I knew Godwin was going to be something. Like we had weapons. So, you know, we just had to get the offensive line. So I was a big fan going into it, and I was ecstatic. So yes, I was so happy with it. Now, everything else as far as like what it did for us, and like, you know, we had to play the kick the can with the, you know, we trading away assets and getting Gronk, and I think Antonio Brown was way worse getting for us. Even when we signed him, I'm just like I get it. Brady played a little GM, and I don't like that. And I think that hurt us at some level, right? Where he walked out on us because he doesn't have all of his marbles there, unfortunately. He was never the same after Burfict hit him in the head. Like never the same after that hit in the playoffs. But yeah, and Winston, I mean, come on. I do remember Winston. Look, Jameis Winston, I said something the year we drafted Jameis Winston. I made a bet, and I lost this bet, that we would go undefeated and he was going to take us to the promised land and everything else. Well, guess what? Jameis Winston, and I fucking lost my money. So here we are. Anyway, sorry, I'm way off topic. My bad. You got a bet to go to.
You're good.
Sorry. Yeah. I just went on long diatribe there. Whew.
No, you're good. So if my other bet's going to hit, this one's going to need to hit because I have Kirk Cousins at 175. I have him throwing a touchdown. Baker at 200. With Bijan again at 40. Mike Evans, if he's going to get those 4 catches, I think he'll get 40 yards. Chris Godwin again, 40 yards. Drake London, 40 yards. And Baker with a passing touchdown.
Yeah, just going to sit here like this. Oh, man. I got to remember to not leave this here.
It's like one of what? Like, is that the one we got the other?
Yeah. That's the most recent one. I haven't really found a spot that I love for it yet, so... I do have like a Brady shrine too. Like it was one of those things. I was a Brady fan, so you know we sold out for those 3 years, and I wish we would have got a back-to-back Super Bowl, but defense couldn't figure out that the ball was going to Cooper Kupp. Like anyway, so there's a lot about this parlay I like, except for that, and that. So yeah.
Yeah, but they're all lower numbers, so I feel like they have to happen, right? I needed to do some safe bets this week.
Have to happen. They're reasonable, but I have to happen. I mean, Bijan could end with 10. Drake London could, sit out the game as far as I'm concerned. No touchdowns for Kirko,
That'd be
but
terrible.
safe. Yeah, but safe. I get it. I totally get it. Um, so that's that one that we talked about. And then I got another one. I got one called the Big Mike Show tonight. This is one I'm so sure at. I'm so sure of this one. I love this one so much. I am so sure of this. Obviously, give us 2.5. Obviously, I'm not biased at all, but we should be winning this game outright. I don't know why we're not favored. The Falcons could very easily be 0-4, right? And sure, they could be 4-0, but they could be 0-4. Whereas we've won our games handily, except for a Broncos weirdness thing. And the Lions are a very good football team, right? So, so I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So Cousins is a safe bet. Yeah, Cousins. I ain't betting on that. Cousins.
At 175 yards, absolutely.
And a tud, right? Is what you had? I think the tud's the more
Yeah.
scary part. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
one passing. Yeah.
If they're calling for 40 points, I mean, yeah, he's gonna have to score a touchdown. So
I mean, when we win 55-0, that covers the over, right? It's pretty simple. But anyway, I got this Big Mike tonight. Look, we win and cover the spread. Obviously, that's kind of a no-brainer. Mike at 6 or more catches. That's tough. Mike's never been a huge volume guy, but doesn't mean he can't be. It just means he hasn't usually been one. And then look, we got to get Mike the ball early, often. Get him in the end zone. First touchdown scorer, 6 or more catches. Bucks win and cover. Obviously, this feels really good. Like this just feels really good.
Good luck.
Thank you. I hope it hits. I hope it hits. Like a little 3-piece parlay. This would be amazing. This would absolutely be amazing. Yeah, this would be great. I would be a huge fan of it. So
hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We've got some submissions also from the chat. Looks like Scotty said he's going to drop some in here real quick. Let's check it out real fast. Let's see here. Community picks. Where are we at? Oh, you dropped it in the general, maybe? You dropped it right here in the general. Oh, this is the fantasy lineup. Okay, fantasy lineup here. So we're taking a look. Let's see here. So this is your fantasy lineup. Okay. All right, I got you.
How do you say that receiver's name, Dave?
Andre Ikovas. Right?
Hey, it's better.
Is that right? Iovas? Isavacies? I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds like Yoshi.
Yoshivas. Okay, gotcha. Yoshivas.
Don't worry. Half his teammates can't pronounce his name either.
Yeah, look,
I watched the video.
Did they do one of those like ask everybody how to pronounce it?
Yeah, and like half of them can't even do it.
Yeah,
and they see him every day. So
yeah, it's fair. I mean, it's not a bad choice, right? Like, he might get something, but yeah, Gabe Davis. Yeah, look at it. You have everybody that Bam Bam suggested to sit. Incredible.
Yep.
I shouldn't say
the only reason
I
actually Yoshivash was going to be on a sit, but I put Miami there instead. Now, if you were to ask me like 2 or 3 weeks ago, yeah, I would have had him as a start. But now with T. Higgins back,
yeah. It's fair. It'll be interesting to see because going against that Baltimore defense, like they're going to need to find the third and fourth options too. I have another parlay that I didn't put in there, but it does have Sterling Shepard getting 50 or more yards because I have a feeling tonight's a Shepard night. I got a feeling on that one too. So
did he have a touchdown on Sunday?
He had a big game. I don't remember if he actually got in the end zone or not, but he had a big game. I know he had like 50, 60 yards. So it's one of those interesting things with how good the secondary is and how much we like to throw it. Look for other guys. And with Palmer and McMillan being out.
Oh, yeah. So he's wide receiver 3.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It'll be interesting to see where that goes. But yeah. So Chase Brown, Derrick Henry, Dalton Kincaid, Jacoby Myers. I mean, I'm so down on the Raiders here, Scotty.
Actually, believe it or not, the best thing I see was obviously outside of DJ Moore and Derrick Henry and Lamar. I really like that Jacoby Myers with everything going on with Devontae Adams.
Yeah, I guess, but like they may not score another point the rest of the season. Like I don't know. You think so?
We're talking about the Raiders, not the Giants.
Well, hey, wait. You're being way too hard on the Giants here. All right, that was a tough game last Thursday against a good Dallas team. Okay, it was a division game. That was a tough one. You're being way too hard on
a game that you need to win. Like, if you're gonna be a good team in this league, those are the games that you need to win.
I agree.
You,
I
you can't
completely agree.
you can't kick 5 fucking field goals. You get to the red zone 5 or close enough to score 5 times, and we're settling for field goals every time. You get down to the red zone on 4th and 3 from you kick a field goal rather than going for it. Like, grow some cojones, go for it. If you don't get it, the other team's got to go 97 yards. Like, what are we doing?
These are
Your
all things that
defense,
can be fixed. All things that can be
your
fixed. Though.
defense, our defense has shown that we can stop people. We're averaging only 17 and a half points on given up every week. All we got to do is score 18 points and we win. Like,
Fixable.
fixable.
That's what I hear. I hear fixable.
You go for it on 4th and 3 from the goal. Like, it's.
I don't know if the coaches are going to change your coaching strategy. You know, I don't know if they're going to suddenly go from being conservative to aggressive. I don't know about.
I don't give a shit about our coaches. Our coaches are the same coach who went into a game knowing our kicker had a hurt hamstring, and then he ends up getting hurt on the first play. So I don't give a shit what our coaches are thinking because they don't know what they're doing.
All right, well, fair enough. Fair enough. You heard it here first. Look, I have faith in the Giants. I think they get it turned around. I don't know if that means they're going to win the division or what's going to happen, but I got faith. I like a lot of the talent that I see coming out of that team. They just got to find a way to put it all together, make it all happen. You know, it's
Seattle,
it's like
Cincinnati, Philly, Washington. The next 4 games.
Well, look, Philly can absolutely be got. Okay, Philly can get got. If they get their wide receivers back, they might be a little slightly better, but we'll see. Philly can get got. Washington, we still don't know yet. I'm high on Washington, but I'm not willing to crown them the kings of the East. Are you? Like, come on, we don't know yet.
Well, I mean, when the other 3 teams are playing as bad as they are, I mean, you don't have to play great. You just got to play smart. You know,
fair. Yeah. Again, it's too early. Jaden Daniels really has to show me something. I like what I see so far, but after 4 weeks, a crown does not he deserve. And yeah, we'll have to see. I wouldn't write the Giants off yet. That's all I'm saying. But I get it too. Hope's a terrible thing sometimes, right? So sometimes as a fan, you don't want to have that hope. I understand that too. But I'm just trying to speak objectively. I don't think it's as gloom as we think it is yet. Talk to me in 2 weeks. Then for sure. Like if it goes south again for the next 2 weeks, like that cover your ears, Scotty. Cover your ears. That Cincinnati game's very winnable. Very, very well. They gave up like 55 points to the Panthers and like won by 2 or something like that. I mean, it's very winnable. Very, very winnable. They got no defense over there, So we'll have to see. I like it so far, though. So we got 10 minutes left to go.
Anything else in Discord?
It looks like we've covered all the community picks. Scotty's roster is decimated. He's not kidding. With all these injuries, Calvin really being on a bye certainly doesn't help. Although I can't imagine he was doing much of anything before that.
I saw what he was trying to do with the Stafford Nakua stack. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. That's definitely a challenge. But you got Lamar. I don't know how many times you sit Lamar for Stafford.
Yeah, that's true.
But a good backup right there. Good backup. We're sitting on 2 defense. I don't know that I would sit on 2 defense. I'd be playing rotate the defense if it was me, and I would try to get another skill player here. Only one IR spot. That's tough too.
Especially with Green Bay not having a bye week until week 10. And what are we doing with Tennessee's defense? They're not that good.
Yeah, I mean Tennessee's defense is not bad. Just depends on who they're playing, I guess. So that'll be an interesting one. It'll be a super interesting one. All right, so let's do it. Last thing we got to do before we get on out of here. Tappin, how you doing? Whoa, the Titans. Tappin. We're objectively speaking about the Titans. I think the Titans defense is definitely better, but the offense turns the ball over so much that they just have more opportunities to give up touchdowns. So objectively from a fantasy perspective only.
I know they just won, and I honestly I think they play better with Rudolph. I mean that, but I've been since week 1 telling you I haven't been a Levis fan. But after the Bears game. Oof. But I mean, then it's like also the Miami team has.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see what happens after next week.
Yep. I know.
Weekend.
Mayonnaise around the world, right? All right. So we got to do some retaliations to see who's where, right? There's some things going on, so we got to figure that out. So, oh man. Sweat is nasty. Yeah. Devondre Sweat. Devondre Sweat. Why don't I'm drawing a blank on the name. I'm gonna get set up. Bam Bam, remind me.
What am I reminding you of? How badass he is?
Yeah, who's Devondre Sweat? Was it Longhorn? I knew that.
I'm assuming. I probably should know this, but I don't follow the Titans, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. I'm the same way. He's a D lineman from Texas. I remember the name Sweat from Texas last year. I do remember seeing that. I think I watched more college football last year. All right, y'all.
All I know is I like how Arch Manning's been playing.
See this? The glove. There's a Falcon in here that I got to put in here somewhere. We got the Bucks in the bucket. Bam Bam, I might have thrown away the Falcon helmet.
It's the one with the Falcon helmet.
Bucks win! I'm kidding.
Got the red Falcon on it.
Fucking disgusting. Ugh. All right, I can't believe I have to do this. Don't pick the Falcons, Dave. Don't pick the Falcons. Come on now. Don't pick the Falcons.
And the
Is
winner
Scott ready
is...
to leave the room?
I can't see it.
Let's go! Let's go. Even the helmet says Tampa. We already
You just hit the
know.
Jubilee.
I did just hit. Yeah, I did just hit the Jubilee. Yes, I did. I did just hit the Jubilee. Man, I bet y'all wish there was clips on this channel, huh? Wish y'all could have clipped that. Oh man, you know what that means? Bucks by 100. Yeah, I know it's happened. I know. Baker for 300 yards, 3 tutties today, blood. Let's go. Your typing to the football gods have heard it. Yes, I agree with you on that. I agree. I remember Sweat now tapping. Yeah, I do remember Sweat. That guy was pretty bad. Come on with the spam here. What are we doing here? Why do we spam us here? Like, what's going on? What is happening right now? They love the spam over here. You know.
Whoa! We can get $1,000 per stream.
$1,000 per stream. I can imagine, right? I can only imagine. How do I get rid of this guy? Click on his name and I hit ban. Bop, and we say goodbye. Well, goodbye. But it doesn't get rid of everything else, though. You know, it doesn't get... Poor Cowboys. Oh, what are we saying about poor Cowboys for? Uh-oh. Put the paycheck tapping. Tap it. I'd like to see you do that before the game, and I'd like to see you post that in the community bets. I would like to see that. I would like to see you do that. Oh, man. So, the helmet picks have chosen the Buccaneers as well. For those of you who don't know or were unsure... who we might be choosing. Also, welcome in, blood. Welcome in. We are damn straight. Might have been an excommunication if somebody picked against the Buccaneers tonight. We're all on the Bucks though, so yeah, we all like the Bucks. I like the Bucks to cover. All those reasons. The Falcons could very easily be 0-4. Like very, very easily be 0-4. So we shall see. But FA is a Cowboy fan. FA is a Alabama fan. So I don't know what's going on. How's Jalen Hurts working out? Mac Jones? I don't know. That's all we can say about Alabama, right? They were so good for so long. All we can say is that their people didn't work out. Oh, man. You need Godwin to keep doing it. Blood, everybody needs Godwin to keep doing it. I need Big Mike tonight, though. We need Big Mike. It's got to be a Big Mike game tonight. So big pork out because Parsons could be out for 8 weeks. It's a shame, isn't it? It's a shame.
One last thing I found.
It's a shame. Did you hear that? Micah Parsons might be out for 8 weeks. What a shame. What a shame.
Shame.
Rest up, Micah. Rest up.
One more thing before we leave. I'll just drop that to you. This is a 9-game comparison.
Is it a blind 9-game comparison? Oh, no.
No,
Ooh, boy. Look at this. Look at this. FA, are you here? FA, are you here? Well, I know you don't really care. This is 2 teams you don't really care about, but Wow. So Jalen Hurts in the last 9 games, 8 passing touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 1,700 yards, 65% completion ratio. Total TDs is 13, with total 13 turnovers. This is interesting. How much does Daniel Jones make in comparison to how much does Jalen Hurts make? They should have added that to the contract.
Yeah.
Would be interesting to see. I think Jalen Hurts got a $100 million deal, right? Like he got the big deal.
Yeah. I mean, granted, yeah, you look and you see the 13, but if you're also turning it over 13 times, like.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, same thing. We say, yeah, I see this. I see the same quarterback. Derrick Henry, Hall of Famer. Julio Jones, never heard of him. Mark Ingram, never heard of him. I don't know who you're talking about here, LFA. I have no idea who you're talking about. Some third-rate running back in Mark Ingram, like Julio Jones, like the guy was trash. That guy was trash. Couldn't do shit. Got a bunch of yards, never scored in the end zone. Trash. I've been on record for 15 years saying how bad Julio Jones is, how bad that man is. When he became a Buck, I was disgusted. I was sick to my stomach that he would even wear the uniform. Ugh. Oh my God, he was terrible. Absolutely terrible. I ain't trolling you back. I'm not trolling you back. I have been on record over and over. How long have you known me, Bam Bam? I think we just lost Bam Bam. Uh-oh. You with me? I don't see you drop frames. Yep. All right, you're back? All right, cool. How long have you known me? A while now, right? Oh, we got another bot.
Best viewers.
Yep. The best viewers are right here. What are they doing?
We already have the best viewers.
Exactly. What are you doing to me? These fools.
So before we head out, again, I just want to shamelessly plug our weekly DraftKings. Again, congratulations to you, Sir Scotty. That was a great win, but you got to show up week to week, man. I need my money back.
Yeah, exactly. Scotty, I was on your heels. If it wasn't for that Derrick Henry, very, very good. Very, very good.
Yeah, it was good. For Derrick Henry, you too.
Yeah. That would have been difficult.
Yeah. And then, so other than that, good luck with your bets tonight. Good luck with your teams if you're playing tonight.
I agree. If you're out there on Twitch, please follow. If you're out there on YouTube, please subscribe. Kick, please follow. Would greatly help us out. We're almost at that 50 mark on Twitch. Would be totally appreciated. Appreciate that. Thanks, Scotty. Look, it's a division game. Anything can happen. We'll see. But Bucks by 50. Let's fucking go. All right. We're out here. Any parting words before we get going?
Nope. Just remember to get your fantasy. If you do fantasy, remember to get your teams checked Saturday night because there's a 9:00 game on Sunday.
True, 9:30 a.m. Whoo, it's so early. Blood, you've got to get in a Discord, and you got also make sure you get over Discord. You got to share it with us. All right, we love it. We got to tail it. We got to make sure we're winning together. All right. Please do. We got to win together, and I like that. He calls it bread. I call it units. All right. I want you to get in Discord and show me your units. Okay. I want to see them, all of your big fat fucking units. Okay. This is where didn't we say we were gonna stop doing this? We did. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're out of here. Y'all be good. Be great. We'll see y'all soon. See ya.
Thanks for tuning in. Hope you had a blast. Follow our socials. This will be the last. See you next week. Same time, same place. Bet responsibly. Keep a steady pace. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you had a blast. Follow our socials, this won't be the last. See you next week, same time, same place. Bet responsibly, keep a steady pace. Bet responsibly, keep a steady pace. Bet responsibly, keep a steady pace. Bet responsibly, keep a steady